Happy New Year, happy 2021, and some will say good riddance to 2020. Some will say they had challenges, some will say they had some great rewards, or they actually did things that they normally wouldn't do, or they realized a few things that they wouldn't have had a chance to do because we actually had a chance to sit back and actually see what Kelowna was all about. My name is Darcy Nyrose from Nyrose & Associates, Coldwell Banker Horizon Real Estate. And I'm here to give you some stats for the year, but also for December as well. But what I'd like to do is start off with overall stats for the year. The reason why I want to do that is I want to give you a bit of a preamble on actually what happened throughout the year, and then end it with some December stats and then some indicators going into 2021. So let's start off with apartments and how they did throughout the year. So let me tell you that actually for average price, the top 3 months for the highest average prices were actually in the last quarter of 2020. The highest average sale price for condos, can you believe it, was December. Then the second highest was September, and the third highest rounded out in October. So you can see that the last quarter really ramped up in the average sale price. Now, when you look at the number of sales for condos in the month or in the actual year of 2020, from July on, we saw record numbers. First half from January to June, the numbers didn't even get close to July on. So we saw a big increase in the strata sales. Now let's go to townhome, and that was just for apartments. Now we're going to go to townhome sales. So the average prices for the highest month, number 1 was November, number 2 was August, and rounding out number 3 was December. So again, we're seeing December rounded out in the top 3 for both strata apartments and strata townhomes. And for the number of sales, again, from July on, we again saw higher numbers from then to the end of December than we did from January to June. So again, we saw a big increase in the townhomes. When we look at single family homes, average sale price number 1 month was December again. Number 2 was October. Number 3 was September. But I wanted to add number 4 in that one because number 4 was November. So again, top 3 or top 4 were all in the last quarter. But December actually was in usually the top 3, which was great. The number of sales, again, we saw from June actually, so at the end of May, single family home sales actually started to see an increase in sales slightly before strata apartments and townhomes. So we actually saw it at the end of May. And from June on, we again saw record sales. So we were nonstop, we're short inventory, so that goes to now we want to talk about December. So what happened in December? We had 367 listings in condos, down 10% over this time last year. We sold 102 condos in December, and that was 38% higher than this time last year. And the average price for a strata apartment was actually $406,994. So that was up 12% over this time last year. When we looked at townhomes, we did 170 listings. That was that was down 36% over last year. But we did 98 sales, which was up 119% over this time last year. And of course, sales correlate with that. 560,782,000 for the average sale price, which was up 15% over this time last year. Single family homes, we saw 570 listings, which was down 42%. And as we saw through the number of sales, we saw that single family homes started early on and just couldn't catch up with listings. So down 42%. We saw 239 sales for single family home. That was 73% increase over this time last year. And the average sale price for December was $1,096,550, up 52% over this time last year. Now you're going to say, an average single family home in Kelowna is that much? I can't afford one. Now I'm going to tell you the reason why that one is skewed so high was the type of homes that sold in December. So let's go to condos. The highest condo sale in December was $2 million, and that was downtown. That's a high number in December. The lowest was $123,000 in Big White. And again, I like to show that because the rec property is still going strong, and the average price was $406,994. The highest townhome sale in December was $1,779,750. That was in Lower Mission. The lowest price in Rutland at $245,000. And of course, the average price we reflected back was $560,782. Now get this, single family home in December, the highest sale price was $20,500,000, and that was in Lake Country. In December, we saw a home sell for over $20 million. Lowest price was in West Bank for $368,000, and of course, now we see why the average sale price was over $1 million. We saw a $20 million home sale in December. Unbelievable. So a couple things we want to talk about is over 10 years, we were the highest number of sales in December over the 10 years at 494, but that includes lots, strata apartments, strata townhomes, single family homes, but we were the lowest listings as well over the 10 years. So what's going to happen is higher number of sales, lower number of listings. Who is in the driver's seat? And that is the sellers. So I look at that and I say, okay, well, 2020 wasn't too bad for some people, but what we're seeing is myself personally, I had a little bit more time, if you want to call it quarantine, work from home, kind of a little bit more restrictions. I was able to enjoy Kelowna, much like everyone else that lives here, and much like everyone else in Canada. So that's why we're seeing the increase in sales, because we're not just seeing a lot of locals buying, but we're seeing a lot of people coming to buy because they can work from home. They realize they want more space. And where else would you go other than Kelowna? Because summer activities, winter activities, you name it, we have it. That is why we were so busy. So looking into trending in 2021, if we're this low in listings now, I urge you, if you're looking to sell your home, call a realtor early on so that you can get an understanding on strategy. Call Nyrose and Associates. So you can get a strategy on what you need to do. If you have a pool, what's your best kind of action plan? If you have a condo, a townhome, because we also, if you're looking to sell and then buy, we want to make sure that we cover you on both sides. We have a strategy in place so that you're covered on both sides. If you're a buyer, you need to make sure, again, you call a realtor, Nyrose and Associates, we'd be more than happy to help you, but make sure that somebody has a defined criteria. Make sure that you've gone to the bank and you actually have your financing secured. You've talked to a lawyer, you've got everything in place. We'll help you do that, but we'll also get you so you're organized, so we can get you out, look at a home, you can act fast, because you know what, it is price, it is how quick you can get out there, but it's how quick you can remove subjects and how quick you can close. There's a lot of things that roll into this to get you an accepted offer when there's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 offers going in at once. We just put an offer on a home 2 days ago and we were 7 offers deep. So you've got to be ready and you've got to make sure you have a realtor that understands what the market's doing and how to be in the best light you can. So 2021, we're excited. It is January 1st. We have a long way to go. We have 365 days of excitement. And don't get me wrong, 2020 has challenges, but it also had a lot of great rewards. And I bet you if you took time to reflect, you'll see some good things that came out of it as well. But let's look at 2021 as a clear slate and a clean slate. And I look forward to working with you. Again, Darcy Nyrose, Nyrose and Associates, 250-258-9888. Have an awesome year.